Corner then. Palsic swings in. Karic is there! We're 1-0 up against Chelsea. Yes! Come on. Bradley Dack, ball in. Kavcic, it's fallen to Barman! Oh my god, he didn't put it in. A 1-1 draw. We get a point on the board in the group. Hello, welcome back to the NK Maribor save. This is Chelsea. Well, it's not, it's Maribor, but we're playing Chelsea. Yeah, great start, Dave. We're playing Chelsea away. It is the second time we're playing them in this group stage. I think it's the 8th time we're playing them overall in this series. It's pretty ridiculous. We drew 1-1 with them last time, a pretty good result for us. It's 3rd v 4th in the group. A win from this and we put ourselves in a good position to get into the Europa League spot in the group. We played Cooper in between this. 5-1 win. Lys Mousset getting 2. They scored an own goal. Hernandez getting 1 and Victor Moses getting 1 as well. Today is Chelsea and then the second leg against Triglav. And then it's Bayern. And then it's Madrid. So, yeah. Hopefully we'll win that game against Triglav. We'll crack on. I'll see you at the game day. Okay, welcome back. We are the away team in this one, and this is how we line up. Delac is in goal. Palsic, Karic, Kavcic and Suarez is the back 4. Takacs, Dack, Barman and Williams make up the midfield 3. And Mousset, who scored 2 goals in his last game, is up front with Hernandez. We're using the same formation that got us the 1-1 draw in the last game. It's the same formation that, as I discussed last time, got us a 2-1 win at the Stamford Bridge last time we played Chelsea, and it worked really well. They line up pretty similar to how they played last time, apart from, casually bringing Morata up front. Why not? Morata up top, has Hazard on the left, Bernardo Silva on the right, Oscar, Saul and Kovacevic as a midfield 3, Azpilicueta on the left, De Vrij, Van Dijk and Pedro Pereira on the right, Courtois in goal. They have started Van Dijk, which is interesting, so they're obviously missing whoever their centre-back was last time. But it's not going to be an easy game. It's going to be pretty tough. And yeah, if we get a draw, I'll be happy. If we get a win, I'll be absolutely delighted. So we'll crack on. And here we go. We're starting on counter, flexible. We've got the opposition instructions sorted. Basically, it's kick everybody on their team really hard. You can see they're pushing quite high up already to start. I'd imagine they're on an attacking system. There's an overlap there for Pedro Pereira. He's into the box, and that's 1-0 Chelsea after 13 minutes. The first highlight we've had in the game. Bollocks. Bernardo Silva picked it up. A nice little, easy little ball into Pedro Pereira. Everyone thought he was going to cross. He took a really heavy touch, but then just powers it in. And I'm not too sure what Delac was doing in goal. I've actually got a goalkeeper in goal. Oh yeah, I do. He's just being crap. Free kick in from Hazard. Morata at the back post, and that's a penalty given away by Abel Hernandez. Talk about making it hard for themselves. Bloody hell. Come on, boys. So it's going to be Eden Hazard from the penalty spot, taking his time. Oh, Delac saved it. Great save, Delac. Well done. Always had faith in you. Brilliant stuff. Suarez clears to Hernandez. Hernandez straight up to Mousset. What can we do here? Mousset, he's through. Oh, he forces Courtois into a save. And it's not all over, people. It's not all over. Palsic with a throw into Takacs. Palsic into Williams. Williams brings it forward. Hernandez, what can he do? Can he turn? He can't. To Dack. Keeping the ball. Williams. There's a ball on Hernandez. Oh, he was trying to find Dack again. Takacs' header goes wayward, but Chelsea have picked this up. And is it going to be a highlight for them? It's a great crossfield ball from Hazard to Oscar. Back into Hazard. Good shot. Well, sorry, his shot is blocked. It wasn't necessarily a good shot. I don't know. It's in 2D. Hazard then. Ball in. Barman. In fact, I've just realised we have to win this game to have any chance of getting 3rd place in the group. Because we're currently 6 points behind Chelsea. And we're not going to beat Bayern Munich and Real Madrid. So, Hazard, Barman heads it away at the near post, as he does. Okay, so not much has really happened. We're 1-0 down still. And we need to go and win this. So I'm really tempted to change it up. And this was my undoing last time. So we could go to my 4-4-2 attacking. Or we could go to what the guys know. They really know that familiarity. So we're going to go for that. It's going to be lots of changes. So Hernandez is going to go up front. Mousset can go on the right. It's going to be Barman. He's playing well. Actually, Mousset's playing terrible. So we're going to shove Johnny Williams out there. Barman in there. Moveset is going to come off for Victor Moses. Against his old club. There's always a goal, isn't there, when it's against his old club. And we'll go for that. Back to the team talk. And we'll tell the players, go out there, play without pressure. Why not? That's what we can tell them. Don't worry about it. Just do what you want to do, and we'll see how it goes. And excuse my squeaky chair, if you heard it there. Barman to Dak. Straight from the kickoff this. What can we do? Suarez already further up the pitch than we saw him in the whole game. Didn't put a cross in for some reason. Just it was on his left foot. And then he thought, I know what would make this situation better. Let's turn onto my weaker foot so that I lose the ball. Dickhead. They've made a sub at half-time. They've changed formation into a 4-2-1-3. But they've also brought on Christensen as an extra defensive player. As Morata, great save from Delac, and then Morata couldn't put the rebound in. The change of formation hasn't done too much for us at the moment. But it's still 1-0, and while it's 1-0, we've always got a chance. As Hernandez is showing how crap he is at the moment. On a 6.6. Oh my god, it's another penalty. It's another penalty. Hazard gets another chance. What can he do? Come on, Delac. You've saved one. Save another. He has saved another. Come on. The game's still alive. There's the man of the match right there. Matej Delac. Eden Hazard is having a nightmare against him with penalties. Hernandez is going to come off for Misovic. Or Misovic. Still haven't decided how I should say his name. That can come off on the left to be replaced by Bojan or Watmore. Bojan or Watmore. Watmore's got better morale, so he can come on. And he loves a cheeky little goal, does old Ginger Ninja, Duncan Watmore. So that's it. All dice rolled. 15 minutes to go. I'm not going to change it to overload or attacking or anything like that. I'm just going to leave it as it is and see how we do. Hazard. Watmore heads it away. Back to Hazard. Deflected and wide, and it's a corner to Chelsea. Hazard to take it. Swings it in, looking for Morata. Pereira, great save from Delac. He's having a storming game. I mean, I blamed him for the goal, but he should have done better with the goal. But since then, he's been on fire. We've had 4 shots in the whole game. That's pretty terrible. I mean, they've all been on target, so at least they've all tested Courtois. But yeah, generally, that's pretty terrible. Kovacevic to Christensen. All the way over again. Pedro Pereira's got a bit of space. Delac with a good save at his near post. I don't like those. I always think, in real life, normally you just see a keeper catch him or see it out into his near post. But we've given the ball away again. Pedro Pereira's back in behind the defence again. Ball across Hazard, and Delac makes another save. Into the last 2 minutes, Pereira Delac comes and claims because obviously he does. Superb from Delac. Barman then into Williams. Up to Watmore. Let's get a goal. Come on, we've got a minute. Let's get a goal. Williams. Out to Watmore. Pedro Pereira reads it and intercepts, and Chelsea get it back. Which means it's probably going to be game over. I don't see why they wouldn't be able to just keep the ball. Oh, Williams has intercepted it into Watmore. Cuts in field. What can he do? He shoots from range, and Courtois makes a good save. Victor Moses picks it up. It's a poor cross, but Pausic picks up the rebound. Ball in. De Vrij heads it away. And Mateus Pereira clears. And Morata, he's got the strength and the pace to beat off Karic. Ball in to Cax with a good header. Azpilicueta picks it up into Morata. To Cax gets a body in the way again. And that will be that. And I assume that will be full time when they pick the throw up. There we go. It is 1-0 Chelsea. We couldn't get the win. We're pretty much out of Europe. Obviously, player of the match is Matej Delac. Right, I'll do the press conference. We'll be back for the Triglav game in the Cup. See you guys then. Okay, welcome back. We're here for the second game of the episode against Triglav. It's in a tightly matched situation. 1-1 draw in the first leg at Triglav. Or Kranj. I don't actually know which one's the place and which one's like a football club. So we'll go Triglav. At Triglav, we drew 1-1. The fixture in between this and the Chelsea game was a miserable 1-1 draw with a newly promoted Kirko Novo Mesto. A terrible performance. We were awful. We were bailed out by our youngster centre forward, who then got injured and I'd run out of subs. It was one of those games where you just wish it was over. Just take the draw and leave. We're still top of the league by 5 points with a game in hand over second. Our game in hand is against Olimpia Ljubljana, who are in third. We're mainly just trying to maintain the unbeaten record that was still going from the beginning of 2 seasons ago. But today is Triglav, and I will see you at the game day screen. This is how we line up for this game. It's a 4-2-2-2, technically a 4-2-4 or a 4-4-2 attacking. The kids in the first leg didn't impress. So we've gone full strength and we've gone really, really attacking. It's Delak in goal, Pausic at right back, Karic, Kavcic and Tragowski at left back, Barman and Dak in the middle, Victor Moses on the right, Duncan Watmore on the left, Musa and Hernandez up front. In what I've only just realised is a current Premier League front four. As the game kicks off then, this new 4-4-2, 4-2-4, they've just given us the ball straight from kickoff. Musa brings it forward, but he's tackled, and that will be that. Corner then, Tragowski swings it in, looking for Kavcic, but Watmore picks it up on the edge to Musa, who turns. Can he get a shot off? He can, it's deflected, and it's a good save from Tetikovic in goal for Triglav, and he's played. That's a dangerous place to just roll the ball out, isn't it, to your centre-back when we're still pressing high. But Judovic comes forward into Poblantnik, who got the goal in the last game. I remember that because I said he had a good name, and I was about to say it again there. But Kovacevic with the corner, and Delak is brilliant. 4 million well spent on Mateo Delak, I reckon. It's a good 4 million investment. But what we need to do is control this game. We need to get the ball down and play it and create good opportunities. Not like that. That's a poor delivery from Kavcic. It's an easy save. And they are really slowing it down and determined to play out from the back. So I'm going to make sure we've got... Yeah, prevent. It is on. So we'll go from there, which means they generally have to hoof it forward like that. Barman into Dak. Up to Abel Hernandez. Can he turn? He can't. Back to Dak. Barman. Good triangle football this. Moses. Can he beat his man? He sort of has. Ball in. Watmore's at the back post. Straight back across. Muset's there. Header in. The poacher gets it. And that is a good goal. And it all came from us pressing them high up the pitch, which is what we wanted. So Moses gets round his man, dinks it to the back post. Watmore, the ginger ninja, shoulders or heads it back across. Muset rises highest. Keeper's got no chance from that range. And woo! 1-0. Tragowski with a throw to Hernandez. In it goes. And it's calling out to Barman on the edge. Watmore, turn, shot. Good save from Tetikovic. Are they still going to try and play it short? No, he's gone long this time. They've learned. So the attacking formation is working at the moment. We are giving up possession a bit. So second half, I might go to our normal formation and just make sure we keep the ball as Bradley Dak fires a free kick over the wall, over the top of the bar. Sorry, but we're still here with the corner. Kavcic at the near post heads it just wide. But yeah, I'd like us to just retain the ball a little bit more. So I think we might change to our normal formation. We've created the one clear-cut chance, but Muset's in again and he's got a second. And you can't argue with it when it's like that. It was long ball. And Hernandez won the flick on. Muset gets on the end of it. And he seems to be one of these players that if he's up front in a 2, he'll do quite well. And it's... I don't know. I don't normally like playing 2 up front. I like to have the extra man in midfield. But mate, he's given me food for thought, definitely. Barman to Dak. To Watmore. This is straight from kickoff. Can we make it 3 in quick succession? Barman, Moses. Cross in. Abel Hernandez. Oh, he's headed it over. Probably should be doing better, someone of his quality. Tragowski with a throw to Watmore. Watmore, ball in. It's fallen to Pausic. Dak, and it's deflected and it's gone in. And I'm not changing anything at half time. We're 3-0 up. Easy days. Easy days? Easy. Happy days is what I'm trying to say. Seriously, I should have had more brain food today because I don't know what's going on with my talking. It's because I'm trying to diet and lose weight and all that nonsense to get back for football. I don't eat as many carbs anymore, and I think that's what appeared to keep my brain focused and functioning throughout the day and into the afternoons. But again, we've won the ball back from their kickoff. They can't handle our pressure at the moment. Muset brings it forward and he's tackled well by Kovacevic, but it's a long ball forward. But Sujika has turned Kavcic, but he couldn't get away from him. We've won it back, and it's continued on from that same highlight. And Barman's found Hernandez. He's beaten one. He's hit the post. So unlucky, Abel. Abel. What is wrong with me today? Barman into Dak. Watmore into Hernandez. He's got... great save from Tetikovic. We are ripping them to shreds. This attacking formation is just allowing us to chuck men forward and be better. Be better footballers, a better football team than Triglav. And our class is showing. This is what I want the youngsters to do in the bloody first leg. I wanted them to rip them to pieces so I could say, oh yeah, look, my youngsters are amazing. Anyway, Kovacevic with a corner. And Delak's there. He just claims absolutely everything. And he's hit that long ball forward to Hernandez, who's won the flick on, but it obviously didn't come to anything. And we are into half time, and it is 3-0 NK Maribor. And I am going to agree with you, Mr. Novacenikevich, who is my assistant manager, and say I'm very happy with that. Keep it up. And yeah, that wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Triglav come forward. It's Judovic with the ball now into Sujika. He's put a ball around the corner for a Poblantnik, to Jodovic, and it's a pretty poor header, and Delac was never troubled. Completely lost what happened there. The ball fell to Muset in the area, but he couldn't turn and get his shot off. But he does now, and it's a good save from Tetakovic. And Muset is having a storming game. He's playing really well. Tragowski, ball in, headed clear at the near post from Perga. Barman picks it up, back to Tragowski, ball in. Muset can't win that header, but he has got a corner with his pressure. So Tragowski crosses it in, keeper claims it very well. Tetakovic there amongst a big gaggle of players. 55 minutes gone, I am going to make a substitution. Victor Moses is going to come off for Bojan, and we're going to put Watmore onto his favoured wing, and Bojan can play as the inside forward. And hopefully, my little man, the little Spaniard, can get us a goal. Just hoof clear from Triglav. They cannot get out at the moment as Bojan picks it up. Back to Kavcic. Into Barman. Dak. As you can see, we play a bit more of a mixed passing range here. Muset. Oh my god, what a way to have a good time. Bit of an Alan Partridge quote there. What a finish. What a way to sum up your hat-trick. And if this is on his right foot, I think this could well be the perfect hat-trick. We might have to have a look, but one touch to take control it, and then bang into the top corner. You ain't stopping that, lad. Muset, I probably did pay over the top for 4 million, but when he scores, he's on fire. That's a stupid thing to say, isn't it? Because if he scores, he's generally going to have a good game. Triglav come here, Dak intercepts. Abel Hernandez up to Muset. He's one-on-one with the defender. He's sort of gone round him, but he's gone wide. Cross in. Hernandez is there, and he's put it wide. Abel, just score. I've bloody bigged you up in this game and said how much of a soft spot I've got for you. I've got to be one of the only people in the world that's got him in a fantasy football team as well. That's how much I like him. Oh, Saric is going to wing in the corner. Wing in the corner. Seriously, what is up with my brain today? I mean, there's a title of the episode, isn't there? Brain fart or brain nonsense. Manager ramblings part 2. I don't know. There could be many a name for this episode. Pausic brings it forward into Barman. Out wide to Watmore. Good ball. Watmore round the back. Bojan's at the back post. Yes! Bojan's got a goal. And love it. If this was back in the Swansea save, that would mean my little rabbit gets a treat. But because it's not the same save, and he's pretty fat with his winter coat on at the moment anyway, we won't give him any more treats. But enough about my rabbit. That was a good goal from the back post at Bojan. 5-0. This is how you win the cup. You play this game and win 5-0, and then play 3 others, get to the cup final, and then win that one. So that's actually how you win the cup. Barman, Muset to Hernandez, who Bojan's in again. He's offside. Right, it's 10 minutes to go roughly. Let's make another sub. Have I got anyone that really needs some game time on the bench? I'll tell you what, let's give Milos Lara a game. Delac's had a good game, but let's just bring Milos Lara in for the hell of it. Why the hell not? And Gusek hasn't played for a while, so let's give Pausic a rest. And there we go. That's all 3 subs done. So now we just see the game out. Thank you, Football Manager. That would be lovely. Tragowski into Bojan. Bojan crosses blocked. Hernandez is tackled, and the clearance nearly went to the striker, but Barman got there first. Gusek to Barman. Out to Watmore. Watmore, bit of ball in. Muset. Abel Hernandez. Bojan, and he's pinged that in. That is a wonderful finish from Bojan. He's got 2 as a substitute. He's pushing for a first team spot at the moment. He really is. Muset with the ball in. Abel Hernandez gets up. He does actually bring it down, but Bojan's just instinct there on the half volley. Bang into the corner. Great finish. Bradley Dack, free kick into the wall to Karic. Karic back to Tragowski. Tragowski looking for Watmore with a long ball, but it was poor and it was intercepted. Barman to Karic. We're keeping the ball. There's still 7-8 minutes left in this game, and we are really taking no prisoners. Bojan into Abel Hernandez. Can he get a goal? Oh, I feel like he deserves a goal. Abel Hernandez. He's led the line quite well today. I mean, not as well as Muset. He's got a hat-trick. So this will probably be the last action, and they didn't get a goal. Thankfully for that. And it is a convincing 6-0 win. Absolutely convincing. That was an excellent performance, Mr. Assistant Manager. That was very, very good. Muset is top of the pop, so we'll tell him we're really happy with his perform in front of goal, which we were. He's done alright since he's been here. 6 appearances, 4 goals in the league. Overall, 8 and 8. Can't argue with those stats, can you? 7.55 average rating. Oh, he came from Le Havre. That's a good academy they've got at Le Havre. I am rambling, so we will leave it there. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you've enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you're new, subscribe if you like what you see. There will be plenty more of this series coming. I'll stop rambling and I'll chat to you guys in a bit. Cheers.